Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Uca Swasti Praptiwi. I'm here to present an article with the title Integration of Islamic Values in Electronic Comic Media on Vibration, Wave, and Sound. Author Uca Swasti Praptiwi, Agus Sulianto, and Eliana Wati. Graduate School Universitas Negeri Semarang, Indonesia. First of all, I would like to explain about the context and background of my study. Learning activities in school that cannot carry out as usual to provide a sense of security for students and teachers. Handayani and Jumadi, 2021. Teachers must be more innovative when arranging learning steps for implementing online learning. Sari, 2021. The result of Sekar Bagani's research, 2016, show that students are more interested in reading material presented in comic form than by reading textbook. Learning to use comic can also trigger students to solve problems by providing scenarios related to everyday life. Jamal et al., 2019. Teaching material integrated with Islamic values can significantly affect student learning outcomes, are effective for learning, and are easier to master. Ananda, 2018. Literature review on my study. Electronic comic are illustrated stories with definite character presented in electronic media. Juliana et al., 2017. Vibration, wave, and sound learning material are closely related to student life. Learning with problem-based learning models has been formed based on innovative learning theories that trigger to find the right solution to a problem. Mayasari et al., 2016. The integration of values can also be done by connecting the verse of the Quran with the concept being studied. Nuriantini, 2018. Method. The study aims to determine the feasibility of media based on assessment of material expert, media expert, and learning expert. Data collection technique using a research instrument with quantitative data analysis. This research was conducted by providing media validation instrument to material, media, and learning expert. The media feasibility test used a research and development (R&D) approach with the AD, analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. Model adapted from Dick and Carey, 1996. The procedure applied in the study only reached the development stage of expert judgment. Guideline for assessing the feasibility of the instrument using formula P equal F and by 100%. The discussion has three parts, namely the feasibility of the media by material expert, media expert, and learning expert. The first, media eligibility by material expert. Based on Table 2, the average of result of the material expert validation assessment on each indicator is 84.28%. Based on suggestion for material expert, it should be changed to figure 2 only maintain the image ideal proportion. The material and storyline in electronic comic are very compatible with the material of vibration, wave, and sound in everyday life. Learning concepts presented with visual media are easier to understand than the sound with the text alone. Brandstetter et al., 2017. Improve for material expert so that they can use fonts that are comfortable to read, and some fonts have been changed to use fonts that are suitable for comics so that they are not too formal. The second discussion about media eligibility by media expert. Based on Table 3, the average assessment result of media expert validator on each indicator is 82.77% with very decent category. The presentation of language in comic does not cause double meaning. The presentation of illustration in this electronic comic has led to an understanding of the concept. The presentation of sharp color and illustration can serve as a striking contrast to refresh the comic appearance. Delcourt and Peralta, 2019. The third discussion about media eligibility by learning expert. Based on Table 4, the average result of the assessment of learning expert validator on each indicator is 100 with a very decent category. The material presented in electronic comic is very in line with the learning objective and the material of vibration, wave, and sound in everyday life. The content of comic electronic media triggers students to discuss solving problems. Attractive image and simple funny language can help students understand abstract and complex concepts more easily. So at all, 2017. From the findings of the study, it can be concluded the feasibility test of electronic comic media based on problem-based learning integrated with Islamic value based on the assessment of material expert, media expert, and learning expert. Comics have been worthy to being tested before, which will later be used as science learning media for class H on vibration, wave, and sound material in everyday life. Well, that's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.